Comparison is something that we deal with a lot in our society today. It's almost something we deal with on a daily basis. It's considered normal. But I want to look at the story of Hannah, which is basically a story of comparison, right? Hannah was loved by her husband, but he happened to have two wives, which not accepted today, just saying. But at the time, he had two wives, and her husband loved her, but his other wife had given him like 10 sons or 10 kids, something like that. And Hannah wasn't able to have any kids, and she really just felt like a failure as a wife, felt like I can't be the kind of wife you need me to be, and your other wife is so wifely and bearing all this fruit for you. And she just really felt like a failure. I'm sure she constantly, daily, maybe even hourly, would compare herself to this other wife. I think her name was Zipporah, something strange. But she had to deal with comparison all the time. But what I want to talk about is where Hannah found her breakthrough. Hannah didn't go to everyone else, at least scripture doesn't record that she went to everyone else and complained and felt sorry for herself. She felt terrible, but what does she do? She went to God, which at the time was to the temple, not the temple, sorry, wrong religion, to the priest, and she prayed and she cried out to God. She went to God and said, God, if you will give me a son, I will give him back to you. She basically went to God with her problems, with her comparisons, with her struggles. And it says that, and he remembered her, talking about God. God remembered her. In her moment of frustration and feeling like a failure, God remembered her, and he answered her prayer, and he gave her a son, and she gave him back to the Lord. And so whatever it is you're going through, whoever you're comparing yourself to, just remember to go to God with it. When we go to everyone else with our comparisons, it just drains our strength even more, and then we're not able to accomplish what God has given us to do on this earth. Not what she is supposed to be doing on this earth, but what you're supposed to be doing on this earth. So go to God, give your frustration and your cares to him, and allow him to remember you, to show you how much he sees you and the plans that he has for you. And then you will be filled with so much strength to take care of your purpose that you won't even notice what she is doing and what she has.